So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really? $70? No, but it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training.
forward, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
And we will certainly let's see what folks. See what happens. The sea is climbing all over the place. The weather crashing right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants a treat. Do you want a treat with the buttons? Do you want a treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. Me too. See you next time.
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to another stream in the Airbus A320 this time. We're in London Heathrow. And of course, the minute we go live, there was a lovely line of traffic coming in here to land, and it's all gone now. Anyway, that's not your problem. We're in London Heathrow. We're going from London Heathrow to Dublin. I haven't gone from London Heathrow yet. This is the Asobo one. It's okay. He's taking off with the tailwind, I thought. Is he? You see, we're in Heathrow now, folks, right? Yeah, he took off with a tailwind. Oh, no. Yeah, he did. So we're in Heathrow. It's quite crazy in Heathrow because everybody had his aunties flying around crazy. But it seems to have quietened down a bit now, which is nice. Now, we'll see what the frame rates are like. There's another one moving there. That looks like... yeah. There's a few queuing up. I like that. Maybe I'm on the wrong runway. Yeah. I'm on the wrong runway. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's go, folks. Let's have a look at sim brief. Let's do our sim brief, and then let's take off and go to Dublin. There is a scenery for. I think is it Heathrow version 2? Don't know. I think it is now. I'm just going to forget my window here. I'm kind of late getting started. It's a little bit bare behind me, as you can see, because I'm trying to rejig my setup here. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Folks, let's have a look at sorry about that. You can hear me there. You see, I'm just getting the chat up there. So let's have a look and see. Friday's very quiet because everyone's out, and of course all the big streamers are on. So, you know, who we've got on YouTube? We have on YouTube. We've got Robert Rhodes. Greetings, Robert. Welcome to you. David White is with us. David, thank you very much. And you're back again. Great, David. That's great. David White also says I'm flying. To Zagreb in Croatia. Zagreb, I can't pronounce it. I know, it's terrible. And Joshua Finnegan is with us as well. Joshua, welcome on YouTube. Excellent. Now, as you all know, right, what happens is the minute I start talking, producer buttons come running in to destroy the stream. So I'm going to give producer buttons retreat. Let me just get the buttons cam on here now. There we go. Oh, you can't really see. There she is there, look. Yeah, so I put one in my pocket earlier, so I don't have to get up. Now produce the buttons. Here you go, now wait. Now, okay, there you can have it now, buttons. That's a crunchy one for you. Good joke. There you can't really see the camera angle. That's why I'm positioning everything. The camera angle isn't great, is it? No. Go and down more. There we go. So welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good Friday. Happy Friday. It's going to be a joyous weekend for everybody. I have no doubt about this. Ghost Rider's with us. He says, good evening, Gripper. Hope you and Buttons are okay. Yeah, all good. Still alive. Still alive and all good. Waiting for delivery from IKEA, and they haven't turned up today. I'm very furious about that. Very sloppy. Very sloppy. So they might ring the doorbell. But they did say at one point between 4 and 7:30 in the local, and it's now 6 o'clock. So they may turn up. So what I might have to do is get up off my chair. It'll only take 30 seconds though. You know, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible. So let's do the flight plan first. Let's get some eye candy in here first of all. So you can see what's going on and stuff. And let's get some brief open. Let's get underway. Let's have a bit of music here, very quietly in the background. Let's get some brief open. Come on, some brief. So, remembering that we don't have the new runway in Dublin. Don't have the new. Where is it gone? Where are you gone? Give me some brief. Give it to me. Oh man, I want to get another monitor or TV here on this side. I don't like that track. I want more. I don't know. Start from there maybe. New flight. Here we go. New flight. Very easy. We're departing. Echo Golf Lima for Heathrow. Arriving Echo India Delta Whiskey for Dublin. Put on our airframe, A320, and that's it. That's all. I can put in some extra fuel if I want. Let's go to 90 minutes just in case. That's it. It's always the first one to fall to it, isn't it? So if you're following along, just the first one. And there's a flight there. Boom. Into Dublin. Now let's generate that and we're done there. We're done here. That's it. That's all. Isn't it great? Isn't it just superb the way that happens? David White says, love the pic MK Studios put up yesterday. MK Studios. What pic did they put up? Let me see what this pic is. I can't remember what we did yesterday. The pic MK Studios put up yesterday. Let me know about this, David White. Do inform me of such skullduggery of what's been happening. Let's hop into the cockpit and get started, shall we? Let's start this A320. As you can see, we're in the Aer Lingus livery. I just thought it would be a little bit more appropriate. And let's rock and roll. Okay. My checklist has fallen off the table, so we're going to go batteries on. Okay, all the wipers and all the controls. Oh, just let me shut my controls. Very nice. Engines are off. Everything says I should get rid of the armrest there. Okay, very nice. Brilliant. Let's have a look at the frame rates in Heathrow here. Okay, I'm getting about 20, 22. Yeah, it's taking off some frame rates. Let's get out of here before the frame rates get worse. Battery 1 or 2 on. But since update 11, the frame rates have just gone berserk and it's doing my head in. It's doing all our heads in because there's lots of crashes as well. People are getting all sort of external power on. That's it. Oh, is it on? No, now it's on. Cruise supply. Lights. Let's put on the beacon light. Strobe to auto. Let's put the nav lights on. Let's put the wing lights on for shits and giggles. And that's all from there. Let's put the emergency exit signs on. And okay, good. Let's start the APU, of course. APU, master. 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. Boom, APU's on. Let's get our INSs aligned. Of course, the Fenix, I wanted instant. So switch them on, switch them off, and just switch them on again. Yep. Terminal 2 interior sneak peek. Ah, okay. Sorry, David. I didn't get that, did I? MK Studios are making London, right? Oh, he said MK Studios put up a picture of yesterday of Dublin version 2 on Facebook. Terminal 2 interior sneak peek. Oh, great. Thank God. So they're hopefully, is it March it's coming out, or we just don't know? Is it another mystery? Is it another mystery? Probably. APUs, I haven't seen these yet. Let's get our flight plan in. Let's get our flight plan in here very quickly. This is the guts of it, folks. Request flight plan. That's it. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Takes a second. There we go. Flight number 1. First flight of the day. Cost index we'll do 50. Cruise level. Well, let's read our flight plan. I didn't write anything down there, did I? No. So you got to take some stuff down. Right, so that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Get my little pad here, which is very handy. Stick it on your knee, and you start writing. It's very handy. Now let's go. Let's go. Where is it? Where's it? There's all the comfort you want, and there's the real comfort you need. Okay, so there we go. We are our SID is Charlie Papa Tango 3 Foxtrot. We're leaving runway 28 left. Oh. Yes, that's fine. Sorry, we're leaving runway 27. What am I talking about here? 27 right from Heathrow. In Dublin, our buttons, please. That's the buttons. Good away from it. Good talk. Thank you. Good talk. No. Go there now. Go to your back, please. Thank you. Good talk. She's going to start jumping around now again. Poor little dog. Bravo. Our star to Dublin is Alpha Bravo Lima, India, November 3 X-ray. Good. I had to push buttons a little bit there because what happens is she just jumps up in my lap and it makes things very difficult. But you're all happy now, buttons, aren't you? Yes, she's settling down. The camera isn't doing what it's told, folks. I'm gonna have a day now. This is a day of infamy. Just. Oh yeah, I know what's wrong now. That's what's wrong. There we go. Now we're all set up. An angle there for the controls when we take off. Okay, right. And Dublin, we're coming into 28 left. 28 left. I got a bit. I had to pause there for a minute because 28 right isn't in the scenery yet. That'll screw up everything. And the cruise level. 30,000 feet. Boom. Flight level 300. That's that done. All happy with that? Will I put that in the chat? I'll put that in the chat for you. Some people requested, so just to save you asking. Lonely Robert Times with us. Robert Times this evening from Raptor X here. I hope I replied to your email that time. I'm just kind of, I don't get to them very often. It's just there's a lot of emails is all, do you know? And then let's push the flight plan into YouTube. There you go. Flight level 300. There you go. Flight level 300. Now, where was I? So we got our flight plan and let's do our mass and balance. So 30,000 feet. Flight level 300. That's the temperature. Looks about right. Let's go to page 2. We want to put on our zero fuel weights, etc., etc. So let's go to my flight. Come on. In buffers and brief. That knows all the mass and balance and the weather, etc., etc. There we go. I'll just stick on the weather here and we go into mass and balance down here. QNH1015 here. We're going to load the aircraft instantly. Boom. So he's 162. Can I do something else? I don't know. Okay, so our zero fuel weight is 59.5. I rounded up. 59.5. 59.5 and 31.1. Let me double check that. 59.5 and 31.3. There we go. Boom. Boom. Take our block fuel in from SimBrief. And that'll take our block fuel. Boom. Oh, yeah, there we go. Confirm block. Done. Happy days. 3.3. Let's get up the messages down below. Very nice. Let's go to Prague here. Let's go to performance here and get our V-speeds for takeoff and our trim setting and flex temp. Because it's a long runway in Heathrow, folks. So that is out here into departure performance. We're taking off runway 27 right. Surface is dry. It's always dry in the sims. Raining all the time. Every time I come on the sim, it's dry. Don't take off underneath those yet. Packs will be on. Calculate that. Get the weather in here. QNH1022. Calculate. 153, 153, 154. 153. 153. 153. 154. Boom. Flaps are 1. Down 0. Let's just double check that there. 0.1 and 63 flex temp. 1 and 63 flex temp. Boom. Down 1, 63. Down 1, 63. Boom, boom. These speeds. Done. Excellent. Let's get the QNH here, which is 1021, 1021 twice, and 1021 thrice, please. There we go. And let's get the old artificial horizon sorted out. So we'll say our passengers are loaded. So we're going to get all the stuff and things away. Let's get the chocks and cones, and let's not cut anybody up as we're reversing, which was possible. Now, ground power unit, is the APU available? Let's just double check that first. APU, boom, available. So let's get the APU off. We don't need the external power. I mean, not the APU off, because then we'll have no power whatsoever, and it'll just shut everything down. So we want to get those chocks and cones. So we'll get the ground power unit out of the way, the chocks and cones out of the way. Well, why is this red? I think we're okay. Now you want the connector truck, please. And let's get pushback, folks. Yep. Let's do that. Beacon light is already on. Good, good, good. Let's get pushback. Takes a while for the old truck. I haven't done the Heathrow before. Did I mention that already? I haven't done Heathrow before. Now, while the pushback tug's doing its stuff, let's get some sort of map here as to where we're going to, where the runway is. So let's go into Echo Golf Lima Lima. Boom. Taxi. Loads of golf here, which is just this airport, I think. There we go. So we're taking 27 left. We want to push back with the nose to the right as I see it. Yeah, the right as I see it. And we're going to come down here to Lima here, and then into Alpha and back up to the beginning of the runway and shoot off. 27 left. Oh, no, 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 no. 27 right. So we want the nose the other way. I know. I know. It's shocking. Yeah, the truck is connected. We want the nose as I see it to... Yeah, that's fine. Got it. Let's start pushback. Park brake off. And start. There we go. Happy days.
Good afternoon, ladies
Very
and
nice.
gentlemen, and welcome to this mostly uncomfortable and exhausting flight. We will be taking off shortly. We ask that you fasten your seatbelt and stow your loud babies in the overhead
Yeah, I don't know who that
locker.
is.
Those of you with large oversized aggressive babies can stow them under your feet. We also ask that your seat and table ties are in
It's
your
nice to have a
upright
bit of music
position for
in the
takeoff.
background. Let me know.
Please
Let me have a
ensure
look at the
all
comments here.
personal electronic
I'll just get the
devices,
aircraft
including laptops,
parked
cell
here.
phones, and powered sexual implements are powered off.
David Rice having a lot of turbulence. Great. That's what we want. Bit of action, bit of drama, you know.
Levels are high for these of you who are feeling unruly.
Wrong way.
Alcohol is provided to ensure your
She's
personal
telling us.
intoxication and dehydration on arrival. Those of you who are mentally compromised will also be offered alcohol, but smoking e-cigarettes is mostly definitely prohibited. This will make sense to us for some reason. Thank you for choosing Reaper Sim for your flight, and we hope you enjoy this journey with us.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your captain speaking. Please remember there is quite a lot of drinks on board for this flight, as is customary as per airlines, as we're all stuck into a very small tubular frame with not a lot of space between each person. And if you get intoxicated, some reason that will make everything better. So please do drink up. Those of you sitting beside the emergency exits, when you get intoxicated and freak out, please refrain from opening the doors of the aircraft mid-flight. Thank you very much. Very clever, isn't it? But you can't have e-cigarettes, though. No. No. But alcohol, go for your life. Go nuts. Go nuts. Get lamped out of it. Yeah. Back and back on, because we're going to start rolling backwards now in a second. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, also free spirits on this flight today. It is Friday. We want to see some disturbances when we arrive into Dublin. Thank you. There you go. Start number 2, but I don't have the AP bleed on. AP bleed on. Thank you. And engine number 2 on. Let's check the engines. The engine on the right side. Oh, it's kicking off now. It just took a while. Of course it did. Of course it takes a while. It takes a while because this is a simulator, and it does take a while in the real world. I was flying yesterday the A320, and it's much quicker. Do you know? So they've got every little detail with Fenix. You know, they're going, hang on, the engines don't start that fast. It takes so long. It's going to be a certain power before all that kind of stuff. All the technical logic. There is engine number 2. I'm going to start engine number 1 now as well. There we go. Keep an eye on the engines. Let's have a quick chat. Let's have a look at the chat. Robert Times, don't worry. Don't expect an answer, but I'll send them anyway. Nice music. Perfect volume also. Low enough to ignore it, high enough to hum along. Great, Robert Times. Thank you very much for that tip. Anybody who thinks there's something not right in the sim or you don't like, let me know. That way you contribute to the channel, no? Yep. Don't forget to like and hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when we're streaming. But you can disable the bell then as well. And on Twitch, follow. Do Twitch follow. There you go. Engines have started. It'll come up here and say available. I expect it to be quiet today because all the big streamers are on and everyone's getting lamped out of it by now. Well, they're probably driving home from work. It's 18:22 now, so they're probably driving home from work trying to get to the pub. As in my part of the world, it's a very popular thing. Okay, engines are both available. Happy days. That pleases me. Let's put the aircraft into normal mode. Let's put flaps 1. Let's on speed brake. Get a little bit more lightage. Just a little bit more for the atmosphere, folks. Great, happy days. And we've got lots to talk about on the way, I guess. I think the lights are fine. We've got the evening time here for folks. Before I take the parking brake off, we want to take away the APU bleed and switch off the APU master. We're going to put the strobes, the runway, no, the taxi lights on. Turn off lights as well. And that will do for now. Smoke singing and the belts are on. All good. Let's go for taxi, shall we? I won't put on the transponder, etc. yet. Parking brakes off now and we're moving forward. Let's get Navigraph. 27 right. Now, I have to tell you, right? I wonder will Heathrow have this. I saw a real life documentary of someone taxiing around Heathrow, okay? And they went on to the tower and said, pushback complete, request taxi to runway 27 right. I said, A firm, nose to the right or whatever it was, and follow the green to holding point Alpha 3 or whatever it was. Alpha 1. That's all. I was going, what? And what happened is he's taxiing here, right? They're taxiing here. I didn't know this. And they're just following the green lights because they switched them off everywhere else except for where you're going. Which I was amazed at. Can I take it up this way, I think? Oh, I can't go up that way just yet. So I have to come the long way around. Okay. Well, let's go up onto the taxi runway, taxiway then we'll come back up. Anyway, look here, right? So there's the follow the green. And if you're going straight ahead, it would just be lit up straight ahead. These two avenues to the right and left would be switched off. So follow the green. I thought that was so cool. So clever, because it's needed, because there's so many taxiways in these big airports now. And I had no idea that was the case in Heathrow. Follow the green. How cool is that? How simple is that? Let's turn up. Oddly enough, this taxiway there's no lines, really. We've got a bit of a queue here. Tagging up. There is Oz guy. Now this aircraft here at Canada. Yeah. Let's see what he's doing. The other guy's rolled. Let's put the parking brake on and have a look outside and see what's going on. So Air Canada, it could just be sitting there. Is there someone coming in? Oh yeah, there's loads coming in here, folks. Look at this. Now, I've got to get the zoom sorted out on this pad here. It's got to be a zoom. I don't like that. Put something down, but I gotta sort out the zoom somehow. I have to make a button for that. So we got a few aircraft. Can you see the light of the one in the distance there? This guy here, coming in. So Air Canada's waiting for this guy. It's very busy. And on the other runway then as well, I can see the lights coming in here. One here, one here. You may not see them. It's like a 4K screen. So, COVID. So this is going to be interesting. I'm waiting here because in case Air Canada doesn't move, I'm going to go down this way. And I'm going to cheat a little bit. What's this? Oh god, look. Oh, that's Ghost Rider. Welcome, Ghost Rider. Great. Let's see who else is on. There's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, you made that aircraft go around. You do realise that? It's not your fault, though, anyways. There, Ghost Rider made an aircraft go around. That's the traffic, Ghost Rider. You won't see that. That's the fly-by-wire traffic. Who else have we got with us? We got Raptor X. Raptor X is with us. I gotta wait for you. Let's have a goo around Heathrow, shall we, folks? Now, guys, when you're following along, if you just wait about a minute or even more, so I can catch your landing after I landed. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to catch people following along. We're on the North European server as always. Can we get in the tower here? Can we have a look and see what they've done with the towers written in there? No, it's just a radar thing now. Okay, let's Ghost Rider. Very nice, Ghost Rider. Let's see if Air Canada has moved. I'll declutter that. Raptor X is going to catch up with us now. And Air Canada has just disappeared, folks. Air Canada has vanished. Let's get on. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. I'm going to adjust the camera now for after takeoff. Eye candy. And it's going to be a very late evening approach into Dublin. Let's go. No time for delay. Park and break off. And let's rock and roll. Come on. Now, let's get our brakes, reject our brakes for takeoff. There we go. On max and arm the spoilers. The spoilers are armed. We got 10 flaps. Let's also get the predicted wind shear on. Good. And I'm going to put on TCAS and transponder, and let's move. As we're moving, it's very hot. I stopped it there because I'll end up in the ditch. Or on the grass if I don't stop it when I'm looking down. Okay, all good. Let's hit the constraints button here and let's just hit takeoff config. Everything looks fine and normal. We're good to go. Let's get the lights on. If I can control my mouse. They should be on as you're entering the runway. Strobes on as well. See what I mean? Folks. Okay, so clear to go, clear to line up and take off. Come on. Do Ryanair start a roll start here. Because it is Heathrow, you don't want to be flip-flopping around now. Taking up the runway. Get my view right here. Good, 50% power. Push forward with the stick. Power up to flex nice and gently. Flex 63. Get on the central line there. Get on. Flex 63, SRS, and auto throttle blue. Now we're on the central line. 140 knots, almost. Hang on, I can't see the speed. 120 knots now. Oh god. Turn runner. P1, rotate. Very gentle on the old rotation there. Going to the right. Positive rate, gear up. Let's get the autopilot on. Autopilot on. Flaps up. Autopilot off. System sort of altitude there. That would have been a good idea. Put it on. Wraps her up. And we're good. I didn't check the flight plan. Did I? No. I get a bit cocky. Not a good idea to be getting cocky, is it? Oh god, I didn't put in my departure and arrival. Okay. I didn't do a lot of stuff actually. Shit. Climb, damn you. Climb. Okay, let's do that now.
Terrain ahead.
Big
Pull
Aegis.
up.
Big Aegis.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
No, there isn't. I messed that one up. I messed that up good and proper. Didn't I? You're probably screaming at me in the comments. I'm just tired today. Well, I'm not. My mind isn't in it today at all. Let's see how we can fix this. 27 right. Yeah, we've done all this. I don't know how it's going to fix anything. Captain F3. Captain F3. Insert. We weren't too far off. We want to be heading west, so that's okay. That's all right. Transition. We want to go to standard now. I wonder if that happened in real life. Do you know? Oh shit, we forgot to put in the departure. You know? Now, also, there is possibly a discontinuity in there somewhere. No. Let's put our arrival in anyway for Dublin. Arrival for Dublin. 28 left. 28 left. And the star is Alpha Bravo Lima in India November. X-ray. This one. There's no Lima there. Good. Insert. Boom. It's not quite activated the flight plan there for some reason. So, not a very good tutorial in that case. I just missed this bit here. You were in a rush. I did rush it, didn't I? I did rush it. That's what happens when you rush things. So how do we activate that? Now let's zoom in a bit here. Well, we're gonna learn something. We're gonna profit from this error. We're gonna profit. So it's not following the flight plan, right? So why is that? That's just calibration. Why isn't it following the flight plan? See why it's not following the flight? Oh, that's why. Because it goes to heading by default. So pull the button in. Interesting. I'm climbing okay. Flight directors both on. On airplane, you can do it. So yeah, I did Darkstar. I rushed it a bit there, didn't I? I was getting too cocky. And I didn't even follow a checklist of any sort, of any type. That's why you got some sort of a checklist. So yes, I'm looking forward to the break actually. Well, I'm kind of trying to fix up this place here. So I'll be doing that most of the day. I'm going to change my whole rig layout in this whole room here. So that's what I'm after. And there we go. There we go. Now we're back. We're sucking diesel. We got the solid line there. I think you got to get a little bit closer to it to get it active again. So it's going to turn on to it. Another thing I could have fixed that was just go direct. Do you know what I mean? And I think I should. I'm going to go direct to Kennet. Right? That'll clean it up. No nav intercept. See? That's why. So direct. CPT. No, that's too early. Kennet. There we go. Boom. Insert. Disco. Now we're on the flight path and everything's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. So we're all back where we should be now. Passing 14,000 feet. Let's get the landing lights off and the after takeoff checklist complete. All fine there. Safety belt signs off. Release the passengers. Get some lights on. Yeah, I do feel rushed, oddly enough. I don't know why. I'm not in a rush. I'm not going anywhere. Disarm the spoilers and take the brakes off. There's no need for me to be rushed at all. Maybe it's because I got that Friday feeling. Let's have a look here outside. I'm going to do another Heathrow when we get the cool scenery. Heathrow version 2. Oh god. Oh, that was... oh wow. Wow. Bomber Richard has subscribed, folks. Bomber Richard, thank you very much for subscribing. Delighted you're following Bomber Richard. Thank you. And remember, folks, when you subscribe, it's just put it on your channel list. Now, there's no time to go here for some reason. I'll refresh that. No. Let's see if we can get the time to go up here, folks. That's not acceptable, is it? Let's refresh that again. No. Okay, well. I don't know why it's not giving you time to go at the top there, folks. My apologies for that. Let's get the camera off here. Put that one down. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. Excellent. Yeah, Friday. Friday. Let's have a look at the chat. That would be a bit nicer, no? Down a little bit further. There we go. Let's have a look at some chats. Rodney Reaper's with us. Hey, he says Gripper, same buttons and Robert Times. That was meant to say. Oh yeah, he's just a typo. It's okay. Rodney Reaper, how are you getting on, Rodney Reaper? How's your PC? Let's have a look at the chat there on YouTube as well. We have a lot on YouTube today, folks. We got on the chat though. We got. I'm just going to take the camera off at the moment. If that's okay with you. Over there. Well, I can do. I was just saying earlier on to say hello to Robert Rhodes. David White's with us as well. Joshua Flanagan, I missed you there. How did I do that? I must be in a slightly odd mood today. I'm just a bit frustrated with the IKEA not turning up. IKEA had to deliver some wood for me and they hadn't turned up. It was a butcher's block, you know, and they haven't turned up and I'm angry. I just hate when that happens. Anyway, Joshua, welcome. Joshua Flanagan. First world problems, really, you know, come on. Ghost Rider, good evening, Gripper. Hope you and Buttons are okay. Yeah, we're good. Buttons is in great form today, Ghost Rider. David White now was talking about MK Studios. Put up a picture yesterday for Dublin version 2, which is great. It must take them an awful long time to make these sceneries. Recaps with us on YouTube. Valstorm is with us. Good evening, Gripper. Good evening, folks. He says. G Cook Scotland, hi. Darkster is on as well. You in a rush? He's just kind of going, you're in a rush there, mister. Yeah, you're right. Lonely Reaper, hello everyone. Evan McCarthy, hello, good sir. David White's V3 you should get. Yes, that's it. I want to update now when the YouTube thing comes in at the end of every month. As you know, I put it to a kitty for stuff for Flight Simulator. I don't spend it myself. It goes back into the channel, no matter what it is. If it's graphics or scenery or sound, like this mic I'm using, I bought this from thanks to the followers, the subscribers and the members. The subscribers on YouTube and the members, the members on YouTube and the subscribers on Twitch. It goes right back. It goes just back to the channel, you know. So I will get V3. I get the new Heathrow and Dublin. Wallstorm's here with us, and David White on final in Zagreb. He said earlier on, Zagreb. And Lodi Reapers with this as well, saying hello to everybody. Has Buttons been paid yet? Yes, Shady Buttons has been paid early on. She has. Now, all of a sudden, we've got the contrails, right? Oh, we're not getting those weird... Remember yesterday, if you were watching yesterday, we're getting weird kind of blocky smoke. Do you know? Yesterday with the contrails. I think that was a model of airplane. I think that was A320. You got all the stripes going across. One there, one there, one there. Everyone's going to Ireland for the weekend from England, folks. That's what's happening. We're not going to Temple Bar is what's happening. Do you know? That's what's happening. 184 miles to go. Let's get ready for our approach. It's a quick flight, folks. Let's go to my flight and get the weather in Dublin. Weather in Dublin. I'll read this out as I said I would. Right. Echo India DW, Echo India Delta Whiskey. It's Dublin identifier, okay. Was issued, this weather was issued on the 20th at 18:32. The wind is 140 at 5 knots, so no wind to speak of. 10k or more, that's in meters. So 10k or more if it goes to 999. Few clouds at 1800 feet broken at 3,700 feet. Temperatures 5 QNHs, sorry, temperatures 5 dew point 0. So no fog, good weather in Dublin. Well, clear weather. It's cold. QNH 1023, no significant change. Nothing significant. Let's put that in, shall we? Bit of proc. No, Go to performance. Yeah, silly Billy. And all the way down. That's all managed. That's all managed. QNH was 1023. Temperature is 5. Magnetic wind 140 at 5 knots. It's 5 will do. Transition level for Dublin 5,000 feet. Approach speed is 114 knots. I don't know. I'm going to go 145. Always 140. Now let's get our minimums going into Dublin. So let's get in here. Boom. And we want to approach. Runway 28 left. We don't have a 28 right yet in the sim. We do Cat 3 today. Nah, we'll go manual. Class C, 402 feet. The runway's 200 feet above, 202 feet above the sea. So 402 it is. 402. You got more to do with that now. 402 in the barrel. Odd enough. Let's check the frequencies. Frequencies are Dublin 111.35. Approach course 278. 111.35 and 277 for some reason. I don't know why they do that. There's one out. We've got some beacons and stuff going on here. We got them via war. That's too far away, but we have anything else here. I don't know what this 11745 is. I'm going to put it in Dublin via war anyway. Number 1. 114. 114.9. And there we go. It's in that one there. Good. And we can also have it here. We're out of range. Okay, great. There you go, folks. So what I'm trying to do is, oh, we're coming up to a bit of snow here. I'm trying to set up this office and move everything around without stopping the stream. So you can see it's quite bare behind me. There's no lights, there's no colour. I'm clearing it out. I've been making bits and pieces today, so I want to have a cool studio. I'm calling it a studio, so it sounds cool. It's just a spare room that's empty, but it's going to be a studio. You see what you think. I'll make a video on it, and we're going to do a competition. But first I'm going to get this room all done. Just checking the comments there, folks. Just checking the comments. Robert Times. Just sit back and relax and let the outside world keep on turning on its own. Yes. Let it. I'm just a bit angry as well over the electricity bills as well. I got my bill there and it's just gone up again, and I signed a contract on purpose, and I said on the phone, I said, is it fixed for the year? Yes. Is it this amount per kilowatt? Yes. And they said yes. It's not. They just keep upping the prices anyway, even though I have a contract. So I'm furious and I have to deal with that now. I have to go and get the recording off them, and then probably go to court, small claims or something. And that's going to waste more time and make me more angry. So the electricity companies, I thought you signed a contract. Why would I sign a contract if they could just change it any time they want? What's the point of signing a contract? And this is what's happening to everybody. Contracts don't mean anything anymore. They just change stuff on you. So what's the point of having a contract? Anyone else having the same problems? And I said it on the phone. I said, I want this set for the year. It's a contract. Yeah, it's all set for the year. Yeah. This, yeah. That's all they do, because they probably get a small commission. Yeah. So I have to get the contract, read the contract, get the recording of me on the phone, accept the contract, with me saying, is it fixed for the year? And then bring it to court. It's infuriating because the government won't do anything about it. Unfortunately, it's up to each individual to bring them to court, you see. It's up to you to keep the law where it should be, That's what it appears to be here anyway. So it's very infuriating. Let's sit down a bit, Everyone's very slippery. Everything's slippery now, So I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy today as well. And that key didn't turn up. But everything's fine now because we're gonna leave Wales. This is Wales, obviously. This is Wales, and I'll tell you, I know how, because it's mountainous in Wales. And we're right across that pond there. There we go. We're coming into South Wales there. So it's hilly here, Wales. Wales is a very nice place. I've driven through it. But I said I want to stop and get out because I had to catch the ferry, I recommend getting the ferry, folks. Driving across Wales to the ferry. So there's where we are there. So hence the mountains, which is very cool. I mean, I was to think they're modelling the seasons now and the snow, and is there snow or not? It's just Microsoft's great. Now there's lots of things. See, they're up against it because they're not up against it, but there's so many things they can do. Everybody wants everything, and that's fine. And I hope they're making a profit. There is one of us following along there, folks. And of course, it's not showing the tag there. There's Raptor X there behind us. I can see those are other people just floating around. I don't think they're with me. But there's some there. It's not only Reaper beside me there. Who's this trail? I love the trail, the contrast. It's a very long contrast, isn't it? Much more realistic. That's the traffic I'm using. That's pretty cool. Robert Times, just increased my cruise ceiling from 6 to maximum 500 in the 737. I was falling a bit behind. Oh, your speed. Okay. Cool. So there's someone following along here, look. But your tag's not coming up. I don't know why. And I think you're in the CRJ. And do I have the CRJ? Way! I picture your passengers, and I'm sorry I can't see your. It might be Lovely Reaper or someone like that, or Robert Times, or you know. It could be a jet I don't have. It could be a military jet I don't have. It sounds great though. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That could make a good screen saver. Not a saver, but let's go do it here. Get that there. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's examine our progress here. We're going to start descending soon. It looks like 25 miles out now for our top of descent. We got a bit of a wind, 77 knots from the left, so half that. So, you know, about under 40 knots, 30 something knots. But that's not an issue now when we get down lower, because remember that when we get up higher, the wind gets a lot stronger. Like a lot. We got some VOR, 113 miles away. And we have set our QNHs and stuff. Let's refresh the weather. 1023 was the QNHs changed. No, it's 1023. Because it's issued at 18:30. The next one is 1900, which is 7 minutes away. So we don't expect one there. So we're expecting it to change, possibly. Do you know? It's giving out about null zones here, but my side stick, I don't have a side stick, so bully to you. And we have everything else set up. 107 miles to go. Okay, so we're 13,000 feet up. Multiply that by 3, which is 90. So I take 30, multiply by 3, that's 90. So I expect 90 miles out to start descending. So now it's, see that little white arrow there? That's our top of descent. Now it's about 20. So take 20 from what I have here, which is 100. And there you go. It's actually 80. Well, 85. So I'm 5 miles out. Big deal. There you go. There you go, folks. Transition is 5,000 feet. Let's use these books here. Cool. These are the old, you know, for your V-speeds here. Bug up. Oh, it's very hard to move them. Our approach speed is 140. 5. It's very messy. Ah! I need hands in the sun. Ow! I'm using the mouse wheel, but if it goes out a little bit, we're in trouble. There we go. 145 approach speed. The index is 50. We're going to slow down now to start to set. Or will we bother slowing down? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get rid of my face for the moment there. I have to say to you, remember I ballsed up the departure by not putting in my departure, right? I put on the weather radar automatically, I noticed. That's how that works. There I learned something new. So I got out of trouble fairly quickly there, so that's a learning process as well, I feel, but I need to learn. I need to start breaking stuff up. Here's a big problem for me, right? And you too, right? I want to record flights. I want to take over the flight. Let's say if I'm coming into land and I stuff things up and go around, I want to see what happened. Why did it happen? What did I press or what did I not press? But it won't record everything. You know, even if I rewind the recording and go active, it's all out of sync. It's all gone, goes crazy. It doesn't record everything. It's displeasing. So once they have that in, I can do circuits and break stuff and have engine failures after takeoff. And you can do it with the stream, fine, but I have to reset everything. 5 miles to set now. Let's get the weather radar off there. I've done this flight so many times. It's pretty cool. As well. So in Dublin, it's always vectored, right? So we're going to do the procedure coming into Dublin. What did I say? 80? What did I say? 30 multiplied is 90 miles out. So okay, I'm 5 miles out. Let's begin our descent. I'll take that. Push it in. Oh no, you dummy. I didn't put down my... Push it in. I didn't do my, you know. There we go, now we're descending on time. Let's get the plates out. Confirm. 3,000, oh, it's 2,500 feet. Right, so overlap mode 3,000 feet and then max EV 2,500 feet. So 2,500 feet goes in here. 2,500 feet. Boom, for hundreds. 5. Done. Not quite descending as I should be because I'm going too fast. So we'll put out some speed brakes. Because our speed should be in between these two lines here. I'd rather down the bottom end here somewhere. And then we'll start catching up. We'll go to Prague here now. So it's telling me more drag there. Go to Prague here, of course. It's going to tell me I'm 3,000 feet, 3,860 feet too high. And are we making ahead roads? We are. So we'll catch up. And how do I know when I'll catch up? I'll catch up. See the blue squiggly line there? That's when we'll be back on profile. So all I need to do is slow down a little bit before I descend it, because I got an index of 50. Let's have a look at those lovely speed jumpers. There we go, there they are. Oh. No, I don't like that brake there. Oh, my candy. Very nice. Coming in, if you just joined us, we're approaching into Dublin, folks, from Heathrow. Quick flight today. It's Friday. It's Friday. Very nice. Control space, bring it back to cockpit. This being a bit too high for some reason. But we're catching up. Let's have a look at our approach into Dublin here. Oh, we're not doing the, it's a straight-in approach, okay, so it's not selected the arc. It's usually an arc into Dublin. So it's a straight-in approach to runway 28, left. So, wow, great. I wonder what's happened with the update. You know? Because doing the arc is just a waste of fuel, isn't it? There you can see that on the left there, the green dot is coming up. And I can take the brakes off now and the aircraft will glide all the way down. If I left the brakes out now to start adding power, you know, but I don't want that. Now back in profile. Still a little bit too fast though. Let's see if it manages. We're just on the edge here now. We'll put out more speed brakes there. More drag is telling me. Very nice. Now it's getting somewhere, look. So I'm just going to take the speed brakes off when it gets down below here. When it goes beyond, I noticed here the magenta line here, it'll start adding power because then you're going underneath the profile. It has to add power to keep up, to overcome the drag. Now take the speed brakes off. There we go. 61 miles out. Oh, that's not quite right. 59 miles to go, folks. Let's have a look at the comments. Oh, every time I hop out, camera's bent like that. That's not on. And we're leaving Wales, folks. We're leaving the snowy mountains of Wales for Dublin, yeah. In the Aer Lingus livery, of course. See his cam. Like no need for icing. The temperature's outside -8. -20 here. It's actually -20. So let's see, 17,000 feet. Well, let's calculate it here as ISA. So let's say we're going to be 16,000 feet. What's it on the ground? It was, what's the temperature on the ground here? Temperature got 5. So 5 degrees. Decreases. So 18 multiplied by 2. 31. Okay. It's not quite ISA. So there you go. 15,000 feet now. Next job is to switch on the landing lights at 10,000 feet. Release the passengers, or imprison the passengers. Offer them more drinks. Because we want to get them dehydrated as much as possible, so offer them more drinks. That's what happens. Yeah. And activate approach phase at 10,000 feet, I've decided. It's 10,000 feet too early because it slows down quite a bit. You know? It'll just take longer. The brakes should be... I thought I switched that off there. It's on low there, look. Okay, I must have hit it by mistake. Sloppy D's with us. Greetings, Sloppy D. Now that I've seen you... You're going to kill me for this. I hit the record button. So we're going to get the landing. Sloppy D, a bit late tonight. Did I miss anything? Madness speaking. Yes, you did. I'm kind of in an odd... I don't know why I'm in a rush. I'm not in a rush, though. I have nowhere to be. And I just didn't do the checklist, and I was very flippant on my departure, and I didn't program in the departure or the arrival, so it took off. I didn't even put in the altitude here. It just took off, and it went a bit crazy. So I fixed it fairly quickly, because now I know a little bit more about the Airbus. Fixed it reasonably quickly. I broke some speed limits, though. We got on track, it just went direct, and then I added in the approach to Dublin. So that's the only madness that happened. I wasn't very panic madness, but it was fixed fairly quickly. Cherokee says at 10,000 feet you can activate approach. Just keep speed 250 knots by putting the speed knob on FCU. Yeah. Okay, I'll stick to what I said. 10,000 feet. You know, I think it's a good to have some sort of procedures. I'm going a bit too fast again, though, almost. So we're going to be, yeah, it's getting a little bit there, close to 250 there. So I'm putting out some speed brakes. Because we're going above the profile there now. See, we're going a bit too fast, so it's going to raise the nose. So now we're back on. So I'm going to take it, leave the speed brakes on until we get down here. Let's zoom it a bit more. This is the first time I've done this without having to do the arc into Dublin, which is great. There's, let's get the landing lights on here. Let's get the nose light to take off. Let's imprison the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Passengers are being imprisoned.
we ask that you take your drinks to your seat and fasten
Brakes are off.
They'll be offering
Fleet brakes are off.
shortly. Also, we would like to take this time to thank you all of our subscribers and members.
Approach
for
mode
supporting
activated.
our endeavors. If you are not a subscriber on Twitter or member on YouTube, please consider joining
All is good.
in order to secure our adventures fair
Bit bumpy.
future. Thank you.
There's the coast. There's Howth Head. I've flown over this way more than once back in the UK, and once around the UK to avoid the UK around airspace. And it's funny how you kind of recognise it in the little twins, you know. 7,000 feet restriction, and we're just passing it now. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's check our LS. LS on. 111.35 India Delta Whiskey for Dublin identifier. That's identified. Let's go back to flight plan. 145 knots selected for the speed. Cherokee says the ARC is Lima, long arrival. You're flying the X-ray arrival. Okay, cool. You know more about that than I do. I need to study that. Oddly enough, in ATPLs, they didn't really. When you do the ATPLs, it's not practical. A lot of it. They didn't do any. Well, you see, I have to say then again in the defence there. Let's switch off the VOR there. I have to say every airport's different, isn't it? So for every airport you're going to, you got to study it, don't you? Do you know the plates are all different, but it's all the same, if you know what I mean? So that's not an excuse. But what I'm saying is I haven't studied the plates. Not like a real pilot, you know. I think real pilots would do certain routes over and over, and then they change route and then they get more and more experience. No, I think that's how that works. I'm guessing. Now we're back in profile. All is well. 20 miles to go. Oh, 27 miles to go. I'm going to do this manually. I'm going to have a nice landing, folks. Lonely Reaper says only 7 likes out of 24 watching. Can we do better? Yes, Lonely Reaper. Folks, if you're watching YouTube, right? If you're watching now, hit the like button. And what that does is it just helps the channel a little bit. There's only 7 likes there, but thank you, 7 of you, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. Hit the old like button there. I have to start saying, oh, there we go. And there's one. There's one. Thank you. Any more? Any more likes? Hit the like button there. See, some people might be watching on the PlayStation or at home with the television, and I don't think you can. Can you? I tried it. Because I watch YouTube. We've got 11.35 and we've got 22.3 miles to go. Great. 22 miles to go. But I don't know if there is, if you can hit a like button on the... I'll have to rethink that. Because everyone forgets to hit the like button, you know. Now we got 11 likes now. And I'm going to push it and say join us. Hit the subscribe button so you get notified. Look at that. Look at those clouds, folks. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Miles to go. Already liked, loved, adored, etc. says Cherokee. Thank you very much. So 12 likes now. We've got 12 likes and we've got 28 watching on YouTube. So can we get 20 on YouTube with the likes? Hit the like button. Don't make me come out there. Don't make me come in. I gotta press people. It's just a little button you press. So what happens is, right, people just don't know the channel exists. And I think the like button is... No one knows how the robots work in YouTube, but we all think that hitting the like button will help improve things, so more people will know about the video. Do you know what I mean? Some people like this kind of thing. Let's switch to standard now, 5,000 feet. Well, no, not standard, but QNH. The QNH was a bit quick here, 1023. And this is the bit I hate because it's messy. Now I'm going to press this here. 1023. Boop, 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 boop. It's going to give out to me next. I'm too slow. 1023. Come up. Oh. 1023 set. Let's double check that. Refresh the weather. Oh, it's getting bumpy, folks. It's bumpy into Dublin. 1023. QNH is still the same. And 3 times. Once, twice, and twice. 15 miles to go. We're going to start getting figure to 10 miles out now. We want to come below the glide slope to 2,500 feet. And lights are on. We put on the wrong way, turn off lights. Let's arm the spoilers. Spoilers armed, and let's arm the brakes. Onto medium, please. There we go. Brakes are armed. Auto brakes. I know, you would see lights at this time of day, wouldn't you? Well, they have some lights. There was some orange lights in Dublin, I noticed. Okay, we're coming below 12 miles to go. Well, okay, we're below the glide slope. That pleases me. 12.5 miles to go. Everything's reading nicely. I haven't forgotten anything. Buttons knows how to swap grippers with their pedals. Be good to him. Buttons knows how to get him behind the cables. That's what she used to do. Oh yeah, Buttons will only press the like button if she gets a treat. Yes. Any more likes, folks? Any more likes? Last chance for likes, folks. I know you're sitting there watching this and you're going, no, I'm not hitting the like button. Maybe you're waiting for me to land properly. Okay. Flaps 1. There's the airport. That's what they're all waiting for. They're waiting for me to do a good landing and have a good replay. Okay, I understand you now. I hear you. I hear you through telepathic means. So we got flaps 1. We're slowing down. 9.5 miles to go. Let's keep on top of things. So anything else I need to do here? We've got the brakes armed. We've got the front flap set for our approach. We've got the brakes on. We've got the lights on. All the passengers are seated with their belts on and all that kind of crack. Now we're coming to 8.6 miles. Flaps 2. Let's take over manually and see if we can get some lights, shall I? I'm going to switch off the autopilot. I'm going to get my seated position, so I don't make a hames of it. Autopilot coming off now. Make sure I can switch that damn alarm off.
2,500.
Autopilot off. My aircraft. I'm in control. Flaps 2. Gear down. Oh, big change. I want 800 feet a minute now. I'm looking down here for 800 feet a minute. Probably 9 now to 1,000. I'm going to come under the glide slope slightly on final approach if I can. Gears down 3 greens. Flaps 3 now. That's full flaps now. Full flaps. Speed's good. Yeah, up to 800 feet a minute. All my eyes are in here now. Not 1,000. I just want to keep under the glide slope just slightly, but not half scale. Do I have the controls on? Okay, this is what messes me up now. I'm going to go in here, press this thing. No, that's my face. There we go. Oh, good. I shouldn't touch the controls. Less is more with this thing here, this yoke here. See, I'm not doing nothing. So I'm going to push forward here just to get my 800 feet a minute. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Less is more, folks. Get down below the glide slope, please. Just slightly. Just kind of finesse it. None of this. You see them doing this? They're like this. See that? You ever see this? You're just making it worse for yourself. Just chill. Little bits here now. I know there's no wind, so well, there is. We got a crosswind of 9 knots to the left, but still, a little bit of finessing there. I told you I'm coming under the glide slope on purpose. Oh god. Use force, Luke. I'm being very cocky today, and I've stuffed things up because I'm cocky. I'm getting too used to it now. I'm coming in under the glide slope on purpose because it messes me up every time. See there, it's got the poppies, but I'm below the glide slope. That's why I come in too high all the time, I bet you. Let's just mess up that wind there.
100 above.
Landing continue. This is where it goes haywire.
Minimum.
Continue. Landing. I know I said it twice. See there?
100. 50, 40, 30.
Looking at the end of the
20,
runway.
Retard. 10. 5.
There's a reverse. There's the wind picking up the wing. And the nose just drops. 80 knots. Reverse off. Flaps up. That was okay. The wind does pick up. Brakes off. The wind... Oh, the brakes off, that is. The wind does... it's a little bit odd on the ground. The minute you touch down, it's just all very strange. So we're good, folks. We're in Dublin. I'm going to switch to daylight so you can see the landing for the replay. We're going to park up at the gate here. I'm going to get a gate, see what Microsoft Flight Sim says. So I'm going to gently come to a halt here. There we go. Park the brake on. Let's clean up the airplane. So, flaps are up and disarm spoilers. Predicted wind shear off. Weather radar's off. We don't have it anyway. Transponder, our TCAS off on standby and transponder on standby. As we make our way up then, brakes are already off, the auto brakes, and we can switch off the landing lights. We can switch off the nose light to taxi. Runway lights are already on. And we can switch on the APU. 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. Boom. APU started up. And let's taxi. Let's see what they do. Turn to ground. Request taxi to gate, please. Taxi to gate. Let's write that down. Taxi to gate. Lima 611. Using taxiway S5. Sierra. Whiskey 2. Yes, I copied you. Sierra 5, Sierra Whiskey 2. Let's have a look at the old... see all those airplanes coming in there. Look at that. Get out there. Look at that. It's like flying saucers. And you may not see that on your screen, but I can see it. Navograph. Down to taxi. Down to airport. I'm just trying to make sense of this now. Lima 611. I don't know where. It doesn't show you the gates. This is the only one where it shows your position. So S5 is here. Sierra 5. Sierra. Great. Great. I like it. Sierra. And then Whiskey 2. There's Whiskey 2. It didn't say anything about crossing, you know, the runway here. That's disused. No, it's not disused. That's runway 34. Didn't say anything about crossing runway 34 though, did it? No. Didn't tell us that. So we'll just park up somewhere. We'll find it. We'll put on the baby legs. What the deuce? Park and brake off. Let's start taxiing. That is someone in, and it keeps doing this. It's in a VTOL. It's one of those hovering jets, and it's showing now 747. Yeah. Showing 747, folks. Baby wheels on. Baby wheels on. There we go. Baby wheels are on. Baby wheels, as in trainer wheels. Do you remember when you first started? Oh, I better not say that. Well, I was very young. I was actually a toddler. And I have training wheels on the back wheels of your bike. I call them baby wheels. And we got baby wheels here to show us the way. Yeah. I love the colours. Now, I think it's... Look at those colours there. That is bizarre. I want a big TV for this. Ah, look. You know, if I had Alt F3 here, let's see what it looks like if it was standard. Let's switch off my fancy game filter here. Now that is awfully awful compared to... Boom, bingo. Is that much better? I think so. Just for bad luck, Robert. Icebird's with us. Icebird really helped me, guys, fly this Airbus. He's so helpful, you have no idea. It's incredibly helpful. Let's... I don't want to zoom in like that. I want to activate another window. Now, Icebird, greetings to you anyway. It says, if you just switch off the map and Navigraph, you'll see more, trust me. Just zoom in and get the stand numbers. Oh, and get all the stand... Oh, really? Will you? Let me read that back there a little bit. Where does he start off? Iceberg for all. Maybe you just switch off the map and Navigraph, you'll see more, trust me. Just zoom in and get the stand numbers. So you could choose the stand charts, maybe see more, okay. Switch off the map first and then zoom in. Like this. Oh! Do you know what? Icebird for all, you're a hero. Hero, everybody. Hero of the day for Icebird, folks. Hero of the day, Icebird. Has taught me something new in the sim today. Icebird, you're a hero of the day. Thank you very much. So you just zoom in the map and you get all... Brilliant. Excellent. But it didn't tell us about we're crossing the runway. It didn't tell us anything else after that. The last instruction was Whiskey 2. Oh, and I missed the Whiskey 2. No, I'm disobeying orders. I'm going up here and across and down here. It's too late now anyway, because I was flip-flopping around. Icebird for all, hero of the day, folks. I'm going to increase my taxi speed here. Let's just increase the taxi speed and get that replay done. This is Orbex Dublin. Yeah. Now, I don't know if Orbex made it. They seem to be more distributors now than anything else, no? But it's okay. There's Ryanair moving off there, look. Let's not break any speed limits here. 24 knots. You can go 40, no? 30 knots, 40 knots some places. So crossing runway 1634. Okay, we're all good. I'm gonna park anywhere, really, literally. I'll take a left here. I'll follow the baby wheels. Link 2. Alpha. It's rerouted us, is what's happened. Let's just see what gate it brings us to. Foxtrot 2. It entered Whiskey 2 there for some reason, as per the instructions for the sim. But it's better than nothing, no? Dublin. You know, it is as it looks. I just don't like the windows. That's all. It's better than nothing, folks. Where? I'm not going into GA. Oh, he wants me to park down here. You see where it's put me down here to GA. I'm not a... He's putting me with all the commoners. Baby wheels off, ignoring all of that nonsense. Wow. I'm not parking down there with all the commoners. Do you think I am? No, sir. Get a parking space in Terminal 2 maybe, up here. Is that Terminal 2? Parking for Terminal 2? Really? Are we going to actually... I'm just getting the nose wheel on that yellow line here. Are we really not going to hit that pole? Just hold here for a second. No, we're not. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, the lights and the windows are a bit off. Right, we want to get in here. Okay, let's go this way now. Oh, these are all the Ryanair guys, I think, is it? Taking the Ryanair spaces, folks. Now, you're coming in a lot slower, I understand, in here. 124 we're taking. We're taking it. There we go. Parking brake on. And welcome to Dublin, ladies and gentlemen. So Dublin at night time. Let's see if they have the Aer Lingus building there. And there's the Aer Lingus thing, but there is another Aer Lingus building. That's a hotel. Oh, I've been in here at the Radisson. It's just a hotel for sleeping. Nothing special. There used to be the old... Maybe they've knocked it down. Where is the Aer Lingus building? There used to be an Aer Lingus building somewhere here. And it was really like... I've been in it. In the sim. Right? Years ago. And it's like going back to 1962. I swear to God. I swear to God. They haven't touched the building at all. Let's go to daylight here. Because we're going to do the replay. See if I can spot it. Because I swear to God. And that was... It was 10 years ago maybe. Probably more. If I can find the roundabout there behind, where's the car parks here? So let's just take my time here. And the car park, I could walk to it from here. Have they not modelled it? It's in here somewhere. No, I can't see it. Anyway, it was bizarre because it was like walking to 1962, and I'm not kidding you. The paint and all the walls and all that kind of stuff. So that's Dublin. There's someone crashing viciously there. God knows. Let's do the replay, folks, will we? Let's do that. Let's do the replay. I'll be doing a second leg this proper times. Microsoft quit on me on Final Approach. I can't, unfortunately, do a second leg, and that's what I want to do. But I got some stuff and things to do, folks, so sorry there's no second leg today. There's no second leg today. I want to get this stream sorted. Sorted out. I'm gonna get the stream sorted out, and then I'm going to do legs. I just need to get my schedule in order. You know, schedule has to be in order. Stop recording. Replay. Pause replay. There we go. A little back here, maybe. Give it a second to load the scenery in. Now, as you know, it's that's hotel there. As you know, it's not going to record the reverse thrust and all that kind of stuff. Or the flaps. I should put the flaps down here. Resume replay. I'm going to put the flaps down in here. Of course, it's gone crazy in here. Listen. So wouldn't it be nice, this is what I was saying earlier, wouldn't it be nice just to go, oh, I remember exactly what you had, what switches you had pressed and everything, and you can just start playing it. Actually, that's not too bad now. Oh no, it's all gone crazy. Yeah, so it doesn't actually record everything, which is a bummer. You know? We do the passenger view coming in at the end of it here. I'll just clear up some real estate there, folks. Let's clear up some real estate here. There we go. Bit of eye candy. Sorry about the whole time to go thing. I don't know why that didn't work today. Sorry. It does record the flaps. I love that. Now I need to leave it stable for the landing here. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at this view here, perhaps. And we get all the three wheels into the view. That will do. I'm just a bit disappointed. Once again, I don't know if I got the touchdown markers. That's where I parked my car in here. It's just... yeah. I don't know why I said that. It's important, maybe? Yeah. There we go. There's someone coming into Ramis. Don't mind him. No, a bit too high. I floated too much. Did we get the centre line? Almost. Almost, folks. Almost got the centre line. Let's have a look at the side view. Let's brighten it up a little bit. That's better, you get the shadows there. So let's get to the corner again. Pause for replay. Go back a little bit more. We'll have a look at the window view after this. Very nice. It was okay, wasn't it? See, it gets a little messy on the ground though. And let's do window view from Hoth Head and we'll chat and look at the comments there. This is the view you get into Dublin. I was thinking there of doing videos. I can't do videos, you know. And let's get my view sorted out here first. There we go. That's your view coming in, folks. Actually, I want the other window. Because I see the airport that coming in that way. There we go. Zoom replay. Let's have a look and see what you're saying in the comments there. Traits 4, I'll just stop on the bottom up. I'll read from the top down. Iceberg, you're following the 3 greens. Do like a 70% map, you're saying. Okay, cool. You are following the 3 greens. You can do like 70% on the map. You're following the 3 greens. Yes, I was. We're not doing a second leg, sorry. Movie time then. Yeah, Robert. Movie time. I think I'm kind of... yeah, movie time. I'm in that mood as well. But I do want to do turnarounds. I just need to buy more airports closer together because you're going to be seeing me going to the same old place. So when that comes in at the end of the month, thanks to all the members, I'm going to start buying more airfields and stuff like that. So more places to go to. So it's movie time. Tritz says, I've always had trouble flying commercials. That's why I tend to stay with GA. But Tritz, you know what? I was the same. It's too complicated, I thought. It's too much hassle. I don't know what I'm doing. But just learn one thing a day, and that's exactly as you know. Watching the channel, I've done one thing a day. Or one thing a stream. Right? Even if it seems insignificant. Like this, the iceberg for all there. You know, how to zoom in to get the gates. That's a big one for me now. This is great. You know? So Tritz, you fly them around manually first, do some circuits. And you get to like them then, you know? Because it's busy, as you can see. I'm doing stuff all the time. I'm just not just flying straight and level. There's stuff to do, approaches and all sorts of stuff. It's great. Robert Times, he says, what the hell? Microsoft Flight Simulator quit again while loading in. Man, I might have to do a whole reset. Nightmare. Flying Beach is with us. Greetings to you. Robert Times, airport tip maybe Echo Delta Land. Paderborn, yes, Paderborn. I haven't done that for ages. The free airsoft one, yes, I'll try that. Let's have a look at the YouTube comments then. Red Cap came in. 748 is probably... Oh, you're talking to each other. Red Cap, how are you doing? MK, does Dublin Orbex has partnership with them? Orbex does its own stuff though. Okay, great, thank you. Cloppy D, thank you for your help there. There's a touchdown for the passengers. Ghost Rider Gripper, check this out. Move mouse over flight display and then right alt and left mouse. You can move instruments into separate screen. Oh, really? Interesting. Tues behind me. Falstorm's with us. He says that's the ground controller getting his or her own back for you missing W2. Yep. It is. Gotta go, folks. That's Johnny C. Johnny C, thanks very much for showing up. No new Reaper. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm trying to press the order to hit the like button, folks. See you Sunday. I'll be back on a Sunday. May only work with the original Max. Okay, yes, I think it is, actually. Random Philippus came on. Sorry he was a little bit late. That's okay, because you're all back from work. Clappy D, replay in the middle. I don't know. Okay, great. David White, hey. I love all your streams, lad. Oh, thank you very much, David White. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll get the camera on here now and say ciao ciao to you all. So, happy days. So, yeah, so Fridays I think what I'd like to do is just do 2. But I gotta get this room set up. I don't want to interrupt the stream while I'm working on this room. That's what's happening, you know. Fly Michi, thank you very much. Not bad. Late in tonight, but was testing the EMB 195 update. It's rubbish, he says. That's the Embraer, isn't it? The flop. Where's the camera gone? That's the flop, isn't it? Yeah, there's going to be some of those, unfortunately. That's me tidying up the aircraft there. That's the recording there. And there's Dublin in the daylight, real live weather. So there you go, folks. Thank you very much. Don't spend money on it, says David Miji. Yeah, the Embraer is a flop. Don't buy it. They're releasing an alpha. It doesn't even capture the ILS, I've seen. So don't touch the Embraer. You'll save yourself some money. They can't be doing that. Companies keep releasing. They keep releasing. You know, oh, it's early access. Feck off. Yeah, early access this, early access that. If people keep buying early access stuff, we'll just get rubbish, and the technology's there for so much more, you know. So don't be buying stuff. Hold off. Oh, what a nice flyby there. So thanks for hitting the like button, everybody who did. And we'll be on tomorrow on Sunday with Current Lake 2100 hours on Sunday. That's our 9 o'clock in the evening Irish UK local time, and then of course the usual Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 6 o'clock in the evening Irish UK time local. So folks, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Ciao ciao.